Hi, this is Ryan from Dakota Angler Outfitter, and today we're going to be tying my Purple UV CDC Nymph. And you'll need a Tiemco 260BL in a 12 through 16. We're using a 12 here, and a tungsten bead in 7/64 for this hook size, or just to match whatever hook size you're doing. And you need black ultra thread in a 70. You start it by the eye. And then take two CDC feathers and match up the tips of them so they lay flat with each other, like this. And you tie in the tail probably a third of the hook length, I'd say. And go to the back. You can adjust it once you get back there, whatever length you want it. I like it about like that. Bring my thread back up to the front, grab that CDC, twist it, got it. And then take some small copper ultra wire, tie it in right behind the bead, bring your thread back to where you tied the CDC in, and then take some purple Nature Spirit Emergence dubbing for your abdomen. Dub it pretty tight, but not super tight. You want it a little hairy looking. Wrap that about 2/3 of the way up the hook. Like that, and then rib it with your wire. Tie it down. Couple 2-3 wraps. Trim it. Sometimes you have to cover up the end of that wire. It gets to going a little crazy. And then take some purple ice dub, UV ice dub, and make a thorax out of it. You want a pretty fat chunk of this at the front of it, not too much, but you want it to definitely be noticeably bigger than the abdomen. Like that, and bring your thread up in front of it. Then take a CDC feather, and you're going to use the very tip of it. You're going to tie it in up here, so you'll pull the fibers back and trim it so you have a little spot to tie in. Like that. Tie it down right behind the bead and make usually about a turn is enough. It depends on the CDC feather though. Sometimes it'll take 1.5, sometimes it'll only take 1. This one might take 2. Yep, and tie that down. Fold it all back, do a couple wraps in front of it, trim off the butt of that CDC feather, and then whip finish. Right behind the bead. And then you can leave the CDC long like that, and I really don't think the fish care, but I take it and pull it all up above the hook like that, and then I just take my fingers and I tear it so they're all close to the same length. They don't have to be perfect, and like I said, the fish probably really don't care, but this has been a good nymph for me, especially lately. And you can tie it, and I tie it in pink and olive and tan, but the purple one's definitely been my best one. And you can tie it smaller too. I just like the bigger fly, especially for tenkara fishing, so we can get down right away and not have to worry about using weight or having a long drift to get our flies down. So that's it, and if you need any materials, you can get them at flyfishsd.com. Thanks.